Coming up,
anyone can be a walk star.
this is Eleanor, and she's a walk star. Stick around to learn how to cook quick, healthy meals on a walk with us. If drinking is more of your thing, we'll help you keep it healthier for the new year with these. Plus, spa treatments you can enjoy at home or at a resort, and Dr. Sam helps protect your neck through your back. All this and more is today on SoFlo Health. Hello and welcome to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, right along Fort Lauderdale Beach in A1A, and it's 2023. So happy New Year. We hope you started the new year off right and safely. Hope you're feeling all right today. And if you're not, well, good news. We've got a show packed full of health for you today at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. And let me tell you, we're going to start out with spa treatments that you can even do at home. We're going to get going with Dr. Sam. He's going to show you how to keep moving safely throughout the new year. And we'll even show you how to enjoy the drinks you love, but maybe lower the alcohol consumption if you'd like. There's more to see right here on SoFlo Health, so stay with us. But first, you got to watch this. This is Heavenly Spa by Westin. Here we'll learn more about their treatments that are good for your health, one of which you can do at home. Let's first listen in to Ashley.
For the new year, we are going to be offering our Noni Renewal Service. It is a combination of a body treatment with a gua sha facial treatment. You know, throughout the holidays, we're stressed, we're sleeping less, we're eating more, we're drinking more. It's a really good remedy to start the year off fresh.
Now let's meet Kimberly as she demonstrates some of the treatments.
So we're going to start with the dry brushing. Dry brushing is a very old Ayurvedic philosophy. It's fantastic for, again, stimulating the circulation, lymphatic flow. So we always start off at the lowest extremity. We're working with the leg, working up to help to increase the circulation and the blood flow. Everything flows upwards towards the heart. So we're just helping to kind of move it all along. And the infusion, botanical infusion we're focusing on today is actually called Noni. And it's super high in antioxidants, so fighting off free radicals. It also is super high in essential fatty acids, so helping to protect the skin, nourish the skin. Also high in polyphenols, so it helps to detoxify the body.
It's time for gua sha. Kimberly even has tips for doing this at home.
So I'm just cleaning the skin, removing off any makeup or impurities to prep the skin before we do gua sha, which will apply a light oil to help to glide the tool. So gua sha is an ancient traditional Chinese medicine. It's been used for thousands of years. And what we're doing today is we're focusing on the lymph and detoxification with this treatment. So we're helping to flush out toxins towards the lymph system. The Rejuvenating Noni Body Treatment is a new treatment on the menu, and it's fantastic to stop by after, of course, the holidays, which we're focusing on to really rejuvenate, detoxify after the new year. Also, all the products that we use are available for home care, so we really encourage to help extend the treatment by taking on the home care, bring the home care in with you so you could actually continue the wonderful service at home.
If you would like to find out more information or schedule a treatment, visit us at FortLauderdaleBeachSpa.com. You can reserve online there, and also call us at 954-245-3040. We are waiting to give your heavenly day to you.
Neck and shoulder pain may be coming from your back, and Dr. Sam Rasool has a simple solution to strengthen one of the most common problem areas when SoFlo Health returns.
Focusing on you. Innovations in modern medicine from your team of experts at UHealth, the University of Miami Health System.
A disruptive and debilitating condition had Dana Prytula running to the bathroom.
I would have to be in the restroom every 15 to 20 minutes. So it affected my social life, my professional life.
Dana went to see Dr. Raveen Sayan, a urologist at the Desai Sethi Urology Institute, part of the University of Miami Health System, who specializes in pelvic floor disorders.
The overactive bladder is actually a very common disorder, so that's going often or urgently to the bathroom, with or without waking up a lot at night to pee, with or without leakage.
This tiny device implanted underneath the skin is changing the way people are getting relief from overactive bladder.
The most effective procedure is the sacral nerve stimulator. What it's composed of is a tiny wire that sits under the skin right at the tailbone level.
The device provides electrical stimulation to the nerves that act on the bladder and bowel.
It improves the bladder function by making the bladder contract less frequently, less intensely, so that urgency is improved.
The very next day, I felt a difference in my usage in the bathroom.
Patients charge the device once a month at home. Now Dana can travel without constantly stopping for bathroom breaks. She couldn't be more grateful to Dr. Cyan and the UHealth team.
She's amazing. I would call her a lifesaver.
Did you know that this beautiful skywalk will dump you out right on the sand of the beach from the resort? Oh, you didn't know we were at a resort? Well, welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and we're still at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort, and we are starting our New Year, New Me episode. That guy's New Year resolution is to make more sound in my shots, but I've got to go help Sally sell seashells by the seashore, so you watch this. Continuing with New Year, New Me at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort, I'm now joined by Dr. Sam, and in a little different scenario. We're in the gym this time instead of in your office. So we're talking about what's good for the new year and what we can do for longevity and take care of ourselves so that we can keep working out. What do you have to say?
Well, Hunter, you know, new year, new me. I always say, people say, I've got your back. What about getting your own back? The biggest thing I see in my office is a lot of people, they've been sitting with poor posture. They've been moving the wrong way. New Year's hits, they want to get in shape, but they're in this kind of caved in posture. So doing push-ups and chest presses and everything else may not be the best thing for them. You want to focus on your own back and activating those muscles of the back and the back of the shoulder.
So what do we have to do to be able to stay in balance?
Basically, you really want to focus on the posterior. I always say focus on the back. You want to get that external rotation where your shoulders are standing up straight. So behind you, we have a rope here, which a lot of people use for rope pull downs for their triceps. However, you can use this in another way. One of my favorite exercises for posture and biomechanics, two of them. One's going to hit the middle of your back, one's going to hit the back of your shoulders. So go ahead and start for me. I'm going to show you what we're going to do.
Okay.
Hunter's going to grab the rope like this, and he's going to pull toward his chest. You're going to slightly pull towards your chest, just like that. You notice when he pulls it towards his chest, he's activating these muscles right in here, inside of the shoulder blade. That's going to help to bring it back. Then go ahead and release it forward, and then pull again. You notice he has an overhand grip on the rope, and that's going to be really good. He has his back straight, his head is slightly elevated, and he's activating all these muscles in here. This is going to be really crucial because you want to get those stabilizer muscles around the spine. Instead of pulling towards your chest, you're going to pull it towards your eyes, a face pull.
Okay.
So you're going to do the same grip, and you're going to pull towards your face. There you go. Perfect. And come back out. What he's doing here, when he's pulling toward his face, he's activating these areas, which is behind the shoulder. This is going to help a lot of times with posture because, like I said, most people have that caved in forward. And what that does, it wears and tears on the shoulder. This is why people have rotator cuff injuries, shoulder surgeries are on the rise. You want to bring balance to the shoulders by activating the backside, not just the front.
Excellent. Well, I definitely feel that. And one thing I also notice is that I have the tendency to still roll forward even while I'm doing that. Is it important to make sure that my shoulders are still back?
Yes, you actually did it, and I think you may have done it subconsciously, but I've noticed that a lot of people want to cave forward and they want to pull and they jut their head forward like a turtle. I always say, listen, get in your stance, bend your knees, put your butt back a little bit, and once you pull, you're kind of pulling back, not jutting forward. So you're really stapling yourself into the ground before you go ahead and start with your movements.
Perfect. Well, Dr. Sam, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
We've got more SoFlo Health ahead, so keep watching. But first, this. To start off the new year, we're inside of Ital Craft's beautiful showroom, and today I'm joined by walk star Eleanor Ho. Eleanor, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, tell us what's a walk star?
Okay, so anyone can be a wok star, and I show people how with my easy, healthy wok cooking. And today we're going to be making kung pao chicken, which is a huge popular dish, but I'm going to make it a healthier version.
All right.
All right, so we are going to start off with marinating the chicken. I only use 4 seasonings, and I call it TSPC, which T stands for tamari. So I go a couple of rounds. S stands for sherry, and I use medium drinking sherry. And I use this dispenser because I don't do any exact measuring. That's what I learned from my mom, that cooking isn't about exact measurements. It's about flavor, texture, and color.
Great.
Excellent. So sherry, just a few. And for those of you who like a tipple, don't douse it, because marinating for a stir fry is very specific. You have to start off with very dry. If you have it too wet, then you're not actually stir frying. You are boiling, stewing the meat, and it will become tough and chewy. So that was white pepper. Asians like to use white pepper, and it's actually more, it's stronger than black pepper. It's quite pungent. And then the last thing is cornstarch. Cornstarch is very important with Asian cooking. It does 3 things. One, it helps to make the sauce thick. Second, it gives the meat a nice texture when you're stir frying. So the outside is crispy and the inside will be nice and tender. All right, so next thing we're going to do is make the sauce. And it is, guess what? The same 4 basic seasonings again. So just mix it all in. Now, can you see it's a little bit watery, so I'm going to actually add a little bit more cornstarch. And this is ready. So we're going to start off always with frying up the vegetables first. And the reason for that is because when you do that, you'll find you don't need to wash your wok out. So I always start off with the highest heat possible, and I use avocado oil, which is great for high heat cooking.
Nice.
Okay. So the minute I see a little wisp of smoke, I'm going to add 3 or 4 rounds. I'm going to start it off first, and then I'm going to get you going.
Eleanor's going to get this cooking, so keep watching SoFlo Health so you can learn how to use the wok, as well as I'll learn how to use the wok. So come back. Could a Goya Seasonings Greetings $500 gift card add to the health of your wallet? Of course it could. Listen up. Just go to local10.com to register. The Goya Seasonings Greetings winner will be chosen on January 3rd, 2023. So enter today. Go to local10.com for your chance to win Goya's Seasonings Greetings $500 gift card giveaway. Because if it's Goya, it has to be good. We wrap up with the Wok Star and cheers to a healthier new year with mocktails and cocktails that are resolution compliant after the break on SoFlo Health. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. We're still in Fort Lauderdale on the beach at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. I'm now heading inside to Lona, the restaurant right here at the resort. But first, you gotta watch this. Eleanor's cooking now. Eleanor, what's next? What are we doing?
We're frying up some garlic and ginger, which is always the first 2 ingredients that you use. And I am going to start off with the snow peas. So you want to start off in a very quick sequence. I've got that off, right? Yeah. Because if you don't, then the garlic and ginger will burn and it will become bitter. Okay, I think that's enough.
We're good here?
We're good. So, last thing
that's
we're
very
going
quick.
to do,
I mean, for people looking for quick, healthy meals, that's quick.
Exactly. So then we add the scallions in last. If you flip your heat back on for a minute,
sure,
and make it go to medium, Okay, that's it.
That's that?
We're done.
Wow, holy smokes. Literally, smokes.
Exactly. Towards the plate. Yep, perfect. Yeah. Lovely. See how nice and
Simple. Simple, clean.
And look at the beautiful colors.
Oh, and the smell in here.
That's the thing with cast iron. When you cook with it, it gives you flavor, texture, colors.
What's next?
Can you see?
Yes.
The wok is nice and clean.
Me too.
Yeah. That's why you do vegetables first. I know most cookbooks will tell you to do the meat first. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is the chicken.
Would you say, am I close to being a wok star?
Very.
Very close, okay. Well, before we get a bite of it and see how it tastes, what is your mission? Why did you get started in doing this?
Mainly because there were so many misconceptions about wok cooking and woks. You know, the cast iron, you have to season it first.
Yes.
You can't just start using it. But that is the most important step of the whole thing. The seasoning process is what will cure your wok so that you can use it for the rest of your life.
Who is this good for?
People who are busy professionals and they want just an easy, healthy, one-dish meal.
Am I doing this correctly?
Yeah. Well, hold it further up.
Further up?
Yeah. That's another misconception people have.
You gotta hold it close down. I'm gonna get a piece of chicken here.
Oh, I'm gonna get a smaller one.
All right, here we go, bottoms up. Oh yeah, that's really good.
Very tender.
If people would like to learn more, how can they?
Wokstar.com. Easy.
Eleanor, thank you so much for being with us, and I'm just gonna get some more of this. Continuing with New Year, New You at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort, we're at Lona, which is the restaurant here, and we're behind the bar with Marla, who's going to show us some low ABV and mocktail recipes that you can do if you're talented like that. I'm not, Marla is, and we're going to do that because maybe you like to drink, but you want to cut back a little bit this year, or at least want to be able to have an option during the times you are cutting back. So, Marla, what do you got for us?
Absolutely. We're going to start with one of our drinks on the menu. It's called the Agua Fresca.
Okay.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to fill up our glass with some ice. And then if you want to pass me, we have a gin alternative here. It's called Seedlip, if you want to find that down there. We're going to put 2 ounces of that into our cocktail. And then we have a hibiscus syrup also, and that's going to be the next ingredient that we add. And that's going to be about 1 ounce.
Is that this here?
That's it, yeah. Perfect. And then lastly, just some lime juice, freshly squeezed lime juice, which I have right here.
So for people new to mocktails and to low ABV beverages, what is this?
So Seedlip is a gin alternative. It has no alcohol in it, but it has a lot of the botanical flavors that you find in gin naturally.
Perfect. Okay, so what's next?
So next we're gonna shake our cocktail.
This is the part I'm no good at, but she's great at.
I have a lot to practice here at Lona, I promise. And then we're gonna strain it over the fresh ice and then garnish it.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah?
That's like, yeah, that's delicious. And like magic, we're on to the next. So what do we have now?
So next we're gonna make an Aperol Spritz, which I feel like a lot of people are familiar with, and it's a great alternative for a low ABV cocktail.
Great. Where do we go?
First we're gonna start with Aperol. Aperol's a
This
nice...
says Aperol.
Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna add about 2 ounces of this, and unlike regular liquor, this has a lower alcohol content, and that's why it's gonna be considered a low ABV cocktail.
It's like bright orange, too.
Yeah. And then we're gonna put about 1 ounce of champagne. So I'll let you do that.
Okay, what do I do? Just like an ounce?
Yeah, yeah. So I'll let you know when is good. And that's good, yeah. And then we're gonna finish it off with some club soda. Yeah, and Aperol Spritz always gets garnished with an orange. And then, all right.
All right, here we go. Now this does have some alcohol in it, but it's low ABV and it's New Year's Day after all. I mean, hopefully you took care of yourself last night too. Oh, that's really good. All right, we've got one more, so let us reorganize for a second. Last, but certainly not least, what do you have next?
So here I made like my own version of a Bloody Mary, and it's a spicy Bloody Mary. I'm using this Ancho Reyes Verde liqueur, and so Bloody Marys usually get vodka, but this is going to give it some heat, and it's a nice alternative. It's lower ABV, and so perfect for what we're trying to accomplish.
Great.
So 2 ounces. And then here at Lona, we make our own Bloody Mary mix. So that's in this container here.
That's a secret.
Yeah, and it's going to be a little spicy. So just
when you say
brace yourself.
spicy, like, what do you mean by that?
On a scale of 1 to 10, maybe like a 7.
So it's going to be a little spicy. Here we go. Oh my God, that is spicy.
See, morning cocktail after New Year's Eve.
Wow.
It's perfect.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
It's been a healthy and tasty time at Lona. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and we're still at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. And I've learned a lot today in our New Year, New Me episode from Dr. Sam telling us to take care of our backs and to pull back. Marla behind the bar helped us with this delicious mocktail, and at Heavenly Spa we also learned a lot about lymphatic drainage and taking care of ourselves. And I also noticed while I was here that it's been newly redone, and I bet you that SoFlo Home Project host and design expert Elena Capra also has something newly redone. So hey Elena, Happy New Year, and what's going on SoFlo Home Project?
Hi Hunter, Happy New Year. So today we are looking at different ways to create beautiful outdoor spaces. Coming up on SoFlo Home Project, we share some expert tips on not only making outdoor spaces beautiful, but functional as well.
Thanks, Elena. And as always, if you want to watch previous episodes of SoFlo Health, you can watch them on SoFloShows.com. You can follow us using @SoFlo Health to share with us what you're doing to stay healthy. Until next week, it's goodbye, good health, and a great new year. Next week on SoFlo Health, all veggies are great for losing weight, but some are more helpful than others, and we'll go over them. Plus, we check out some new tech for more eco-friendly living and learn how to improve our lunges. It's all right here next week, and we'll see you then.